Which of the following questions, 2 or more options may be correct? Okay. Not necessarily, but हो सकता है कि हो 2 या उससे ज़्यादा. Which of these statements are not true about the decomposition reaction? Decomposition reaction, अच्छा. ClO3 is giving you Cl and O2, अच्छा. This is interesting. Potassium is undergoing oxidation. Not really. Where is potassium going to go to? Oh, not true. Oh, okay, not true. ये सही है. Okay, awesome. Chlorine is undergoing oxidation. Chlorine is undergoing oxidation. ये तो समझना पड़ेगा. देखते हैं. आप लोग बताइए. I'll start working this out. This, there is no shortcut. We're going to have to go through the motions. को properly करना पड़ेगा. This is +5 and this is going to -1. तो ये भी गलत है. Oxygen is reduced. है? Oxygen reduced. Let's see. Here it's -2. Here it is 0. It's getting oxidized. ये भी सही है फिर. Remember, we have to figure out the statements that are not true. तो तीनों not true हैं so far. None of the species are undergoing. ये भी भाई गलत है. A, B, C, D, all of them are सही, right? Yeah, Rushabh, I tried 4K. It wouldn't let me stream in 4K. क्या करें? Yeah. What's the answer to this? Now, this is one of those places, and this I'm putting this in the recorded version as well. जहाँ पे NCERT का जो key है, that is incorrect. Yeah, I'm very sure of this. You can also check this. ये चारों सही है मेरे हिसाब से. NCERT says otherwise, but it's okay. I think everybody can make mistakes. Not a big deal. But yeah, all right. So you see, the answer for this one is 1 and 4, which is not true. Yeah, because we just figured out कि सारे सही हैं. So whatever, you know, it's okay. People make mistakes. We know which one's correct. All right. Question number 13. Identify the correct statement in relation to the following reaction. Zinc HCl. Oh, this is one of those famous tests जो आप लोग time memorable से कम करते आ रहे हो, right? A test for क्या बोलता था? किस चीज़ का टेस्ट था? हाँ, कि ये जिंक की रिएक्टिविटी का एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट एसिड के साथ रिएक्ट करता है, बेस साथ रिएक्ट करता है. दिस रिएक्शन विल सी अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स. जिंक इज एक्टिंग एज एन ऑक्सीडेंट, मतलब इट इज गेटिंग रिड्यूस्ड. नो बॉस, इट इज नॉट. जिंक इज गेटिंग ऑक्सीडाइज्ड. इट्स गोइंग फ्रॉम 0 to +2. क्लोरीन इज एक्टिंग एज द रिडक्टेंट. अब ये यार ना पढ़ने में थोड़ा, I don't know how you feel about this. When I read this, like, man, I'm going to have to spend some effort on this. And that's all right. You have to realize that you have to spend some effort. That's a good thing to realize. Acting as a reductant. Matlab, it's getting reduced. See, for me personally, and this is how I look at it, maybe you have a different way of doing it, just aapko theek lage. Let's focus on what the process, the species, what is happening to the species. Like, chlorine ke saath kya ho raha hai? Acting as a reductant, matlab, kisi aur ko reduce kar raha hai, khud to oxidize ho raha hai na. So, is chlorine getting oxidized? Getting oxidized. Is it? No, it's not. Nothing is happening to it. Spoiler alert, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. It was -1 था, -1 हो रहा है. ठीक है. Hydrogen ion is acting as an oxidant. That's interesting. मतलब it is getting reduced, right? I spent some time on explaining the last one. I think this is obvious. It's getting reduced, right? ये +1 से 0 हो रहा है. This one is true. Zinc is acting as a reductant. Matlab it's getting oxidized. This one's definitely true. It's getting oxidized. So this is the process to solve a question like this. When you talk about something being oxidizing reducing agent, focus on उस species पे क्या हो रहा है. Yeah, write that down. Or if you, अगर मन में कर सकते हो तो बहुत अच्छा है. नहीं तो एक दो बार लिख लो. चिल है. 3 and 4 is the right answer to this question. All right, fantastic. Question 14. The exhibition of various oxidation states by an element is also related to the बहुत लंबा सवाल हो गया. Also related to the outer orbital electronic configuration. ठीक है, cool, of the atom. Atoms having which of the following outermost electronic configuration? अच्छा यार, focus है इस सवाल का क्या? More than one oxidation state किसका होगा? अब this is a slightly tricky question because it's more than one correct. 3s1 तो हटा दो, एक ही दिखाएगा. What is 3s1 anyway? You've got hydrogen, you've got lithium, you've got sodium. So 3s1 must be sodium, right? Periodic table से देख के अगर दिमाग में है तो whatever. But 3s1. But so you'll be tempted to mark all 3 of these as the answer. I would too, right? But be careful about this. This is one of those weird things. जिसकी वजह से स्कैंडियम, the first one, it only shows a +3, not really +2, right? ये knowledge वाली बात है more than logic, right? Because from logic you would say कि यार 4s2 निकल जाएगा तो 2 दिखाएगा, 4s2 और 3d1 निकलेगा तो 3 दिखाएगा, but that could get you stuck, right? Titanium also shows 3d2 4s2, titanium 3s2 3p3. एक मिनट, ये लास्ट वाला क्या है? Let's look at this. Let's see. तीसरा वाला 3d2 4s2 is all right, right? Titanium can show more than one oxidation state, +3, +4, whatever, +2 भी दिखाता है. So this is all right. 3 is okay. And you'll be more comfortable with this once you've done D block. अगर आपने अभी D block नहीं किया है, if you're in 11th and this seems like यार ये क्या हो रहा है, you'll see D block में है ये. Well, last one, what is this? Why did I confidently say कि 4 भी सही होगा? Because this is phosphorus, 3s2 3p3, okay? And phosphorus forms a lot of oxo acids, and again you'll be like, bro, what is an oxo acid now? Well, you'll learn this in P block in a deleted syllabus of NEET and JEE main prep. Like, no, that's deleted. I know phosphorus shows many oxidation states, okay? Take it as a statement of fact, or even look at up here. PCl3 hai, PCl5 hai, for example. Here itself you see +3 and +5, and it shows multiple other states. You've got H3PO4, then you've got H3PO3, then you've got H3PO2, I want to say. I think I'm messing up the names, but hey, I think H3PO2 bhi hai. Yeah, you can make the structures. I won't overwhelm you with this, but the way to figure out the oxidation state of phosphorus and all of this is by drawing the structures. ठीक है? And structures में कुछ में single bond होंगे, कुछ में double bond होंगे, और OH जितने होंगे, that will give you the acidity. I'm going over and beyond what I should be in this explanation, but check out my sessions in detail if you want, जो मैंने P block के किए हैं, as well as the redox ones as well. उसमें थोड़ा बहुत इसमें और detail में है. The answer to this is 3 and 4 and not 2. 2 not being the answer is from theory. This is a slightly difficult question. Yeah. So exemplar के questions are going to give you a good practice for both JEE Main and NEET. Yeah, that's the point of this. Look at that. Question number 15. Very linked in a way to question number 14 if you want to check that out, in terms of phosphorus showing multiple oxidation states. But hey, identify the correct statements with reference to the given reaction. You got phosphorus P4 in its allotropic form, standard form P4, in a basic medium giving you pH3 and H3PO2 minus. Achha, theek hai. What's happening here? So phosphorus is at 0, and oh, look at that. pH3, that's another example. Yahan pe -3 oxidation state hai. How do I know it's -3? Again, don't worry about the structure in terms of spatial arrangement. Just drawn it just to show you कि hey, hydrogen is definitely more delta positive, less electronegative than phosphorus. Hence, phosphorus gets a -1 from all three of these contributions, and hence it has a -3. So, अगर phosphorus going from 0 to -3, and यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Just do it from first principle, right? PO2, H2PO2 minus. Okay, ठीक है. So, 2 into +1 plus P plus 2 into -2 equal to -1. Is that correct? Yeah, okay. So, +2 minus 4 is -2. So, P equal to, कितना हो गया ये? Oh, so 4 and 2 -2 हो गया, -2 -1 मतलब +1. Oh, interesting. So, it's +1 here. So, this is a disproportionation reaction. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments here, or if you're watching this live, let me know that here as well. ये वाला थोड़ा effort लगाने वाला सवाल है. This is not that easy. It's a little bit time consuming to do this business, right? If you know this, great. If you don't, then it's a little time consuming. So, -3 to +1, मतलब ये दोनों oxidize और reduce हो रहा है. Is undergoing reduction only is incorrect. Undergoing oxidation only is incorrect. Phosphorus undergoing oxidation as well as reduction, ये तो सही है. Hydrogen is undergoing neither oxidation or reduction. Hydrogen. Well, if I saw an H2 either in the product or reactant, then I would say maybe this is false, but that's true. H plus tha और H plus ही है, you know. H plus may not exist as, you know, let's not call it H plus. Let's just call it H with some sort of a bond where this is more electronegative than whatever else is here. This one is more electronegative, right? So this is true as well. Yeah, hydrogen का oxidation state +1 था सब जगह, and it stays to be +1 throughout, whatever species is there, right? So 3 and 4 are correct in this one as well. Yeah, good try, Astik. इसमें 4 भी correct है. ठीक है, स्लाइटली ट्रिकी